Hello everybody and welcome back to the chillest murder bots you ever did see. So let's just go ahead and continue. We are currently back onto normal speed, so we'll bump that right on back up to fast. Excellent. Okay, so this is the start of a new play session. I'm not exactly sure what all I was planning on doing before. It looks like we do have quite a few things in progress right now. Let's see here. These are grid amalgamated. That's fine. They can be grid amalgamated if they like. They can just do whatever makes them most happy. And if that's grid amalgamation, more power to them. I'm not going to judge. We'll go ahead and research that particular anomaly. Not exactly sure what's happening there. We'll find out, though. Oh hey, here's some empty stuff. This is a mineral world, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves some exterminators. We're actually going to build multiple exterminators. There, actually. And also a science unit here. There we go. And let's go ahead and build a mineral processor here. And then here we will build a mining network. And then here we will apparently completely close the planet. There we go. Oh, let's build that mining network. And you will actually build a power plant here, just to try to sustain this slightly better. However, we will build a mining network here, as well as here. And then here we'll also build a power plant, just to try to sustain this slightly. We'll also clear out these two tile blockers, since we have the energy credits for that. And we're actually making a good amount of energy credits per month right now, so that is fantastic. That is almost certainly because our fleets are currently chillin', which is perfect. That's what we want them to be doing. So we'll go ahead and do that. Looks like we also have some work to do on this planet. So this is a battery world. We will go ahead and get these exterminators rolling. There we go. We actually also have enough to clear out this active volcano. And this is a battery world, so we will be building ourselves a power plant here. Do we turn away 2 minerals per turn, is the question. And I suspect the answer is actually no. We'll build a mineral processor there, and we will build a mining network here. However, on these one mineral patches, we'll go ahead and suppress that for a power plant. There we go. Power plant here, and here, and also here, and a power plant here, and believe it or not, we're going to build a power plant here. But first, we're going to build a power plant here, except after the previous one. It's not, in fact, first at all. So that's a little not confusing or anything. As far as the grid amalgamations here go, not actually sure what resources are here, so we won't be constructing there just yet, but that appears to be good. Our Battery 03 world is currently being colonized. Holy crap, I forgot about this world. This is so incredible. I love this world. Everything about it. It's so good. It's so good. Hence why we're colonizing it. We also currently have this construction ship that's not doing anything. It can go ahead and build mining stations. That will be fine. We're going to be capped out on our minerals relatively soon. We should probably think about building up to our force limit-ish, our naval capacity-ish. Maybe slightly over, like build up to a fleet size of 40. Is that our current fleet setup? Nope, our current fleet setup is 260. Well, we definitely can't max out this fleet. What we could potentially do, however, is hit the reinforce fleet button and then take a look at what all it queued up. So it queued up a bunch of cruisers. 4 cruisers would be way too much. So we're just going to cancel everything here except for the 2 cruisers. We'll run that. That'll bring us up to 80 out of 77. We'll be slightly over our fleet cap. It should be fine. Okay. And let us proceed. We have nothing in our situation log. We're currently researching wormhole travel. and advanced afterburners. Naval cap plus 30, that'll be nice. Up is down. As the other science ship passed through the asteroid belt on its way to A397, Science Officer Unit S8 reported that the ship experienced a sudden number of gravitational shifts. And apparently I decided to completely mess up that delivery, for reasons. Ever curious, Unit S8 dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field to discern the cause. It turns out that the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old, alien make. Sputtering on dying energy sources, and with their polarities inverted, they occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void, although not with enough force to cause any serious harm. Not anymore. Science Officer Unit S8 theorizes that the generators once provided artificial gravity for a large asteroid in the belt, but some malfunction eventually tore the rock apart. A disturbing thought. So we gain a bunch of free science.
Construction
Excellent.
complete.
And this construction ship just finished up, so you can actually build yourself mining stations.
System
Grab the
reconnaissance completed.
4 energy credits there.
Construction complete.
Excellent. And this ship
System
is now
reconnaissance
finished as well.
completed.
So you can build the research station, followed by the mining stations. Great. Okay. So, we actually can upgrade here, which we should do. There we go. 17 buildings queued up on this planet currently. That won't take any
Recon
time at
pass
all. Actually, it'll
completed.
take a lot of time. I don't know where I was going with that. I just gave up on it, though. So we do have all these aliens that we actually have met now, and that we, you know, want to purge
evasive
from the
action.
galaxy. Hello, what's here? Ancient mining drones? Okay. They can be there. Abysmal Host and Chasmal Horde is here, which is
Construction
something we
complete.
may wish to deal with eventually. Where exactly are they located in the system, actually? Right next to each other. Okay, so we're pretty much going to have to fight both of them. By intercepting a message sent to the Democratic Corinth planets, we have learned that they're in regular contact with another spacefaring empire that we ourselves have no contact with. By tracing this message to its source, we have been able to establish our own line of communications with this previously unknown actor on the global stage. And by global, of course, I mean galactic. Interesting. The Vetiricius. That's a lot of eyes. You have too many eyes, sir. Also, you have too few eyes. Unless these are eyes, in which case you still have too many eyes. Well, they speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of our presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unseen variable. Apparently they're robots. They're like fungoid hive mind robots, I guess. Target identified. Seek and destroy. Okay, so this construction ship actually finished. We're going to go ahead and grab this system next. This fallen empire isn't gonna grab anything. What? They closed their borders to us? I wonder why. I can't imagine why they would do such a thing. Makes no sense at all.
Recon pass completed.
I don't get it. What jerks. They don't like our sweet, fluffy, cuddly robots that want to murder everyone. But are really bad at murdering everyone, to the point where we have murdered essentially no one at this point. I mean, we are currently
Science
actively
division
working on
report
murdering
success.
these guys. But we're not
Construction complete.
particularly efficient at it. We're going to be killing them off in 2287, so another 6 years. I don't know, maybe that's even more horrible.
System reconnaissance completed.
It probably is. Let's grab Durasteel armor, I think, for our next engineering trait. For our next engineering research. Something along those lines. That should be fine. We are indeed at 80 out of 77, and that does increase our maintenance slightly. But that's okay. Once this research finishes up,
Anomaly
that will no
found.
longer be the case. This is a barren and lifeless world showing signs of once having supported a biosphere. Well, we'll take a look at it, for sure. And our tradition is available, so we can grab a prosperity
Construction
tradition.
complete.
And the question becomes, do we want more unity, or do we want more building build speed? Well, I think the answer to that is most of our buildings that we're constructing don't actually have pops to work them yet. So building the buildings faster isn't actually going to help too much. So I think we take the extra unity and just get more perk points faster. There we go. And off we go. This construction ship finished construction, so we, there we go. We want it to construct while it's constructing, so it can construct while it constructs, I guess? I don't know. I'm just, overall, I'm very confused this morning. I'm not sure what exactly is happening anywhere. Which of course means it's the best time to record. But, you know, whatever. Terraforming candidate discovered. Our detailed survey of Trab 3 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. Fascinating. Okay. Whatever. Have fun with that. We're not super interested in terraforming tech. The only thing that we could really get out of terraforming would, of course, be the... where is it? The Machine Worlds Ascension perk. Which would be interesting, to be sure. Okay, we got Rookbat. Let's go ahead and grab Rigel. There we go.
Anomaly found.
A large impact crater has been discovered that does not seem to be a natural... Okay. Wait your turn. You first. A natural occurrence. Now for you. A small docking hatch leading to the interior of this asteroid is visible at the rim of a small crater on its surface. The hatch was likely concealed once, but has since been exposed by micrometeorite impacts. Well, we should take a look at it. Maybe it'll show us new ways to kill people. That'd be nice. A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this moon once. We'll take a look.
Construction complete.
We also can upgrade things on Mineral 02, and so we shall. There we go. We have, at this point, essentially infinite minerals, for all intents and purposes. We are also expanding largely. A derelict shipyard. A large portion of asteroid 133-D-21-12 has been hollowed out to allow for the construction of some kind of shipyard. It has been abandoned and exposed to the vacuum of space for centuries. If anything useful remained, it has already been looted by previous explorers. The design of the shipyard itself is unique, however, and much could be potentially learned by its study. We should study its construction. Okay. That is fine. But this construction ship also needs to study construction. Specifically, construction of a starbase. Hang on, wait your turn, FTL Impact. Specifically, construction of a starbase here in Abaddon's demise. And, of course, I read it as demise, but it's domain. A massive crater on Riak 4A appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship exiting a hyperlane at maximum velocity rammed the moon for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The other science ship has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field. But as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Remarkable. 150 physics research. So that's about a free month worth. That's nice. Okay. Well, this is all rather glorious. I really want this planet to finish up colonization, because this will change everything. However, we did find a new metal. Detailed surface scans of M4111 have identified a large impact crater containing the wreckage of several ancient starships of unknown design. The ships appear to be completely devoid of life support systems, leading us to suspect that they were either unusually large drones or controlled by some form of artificial intelligence. Interestingly, the hull of the ships was constructed out of living metal, an exceedingly rare and inorganic material with many unique properties. This metal can be programmed to assume a certain shape or form, and it will slowly regrow itself if damaged. Over a period of several millennia, the surviving metal from the wrecked ships was fused into a large and extremely dense deposit that could potentially be mined for centuries to come. Fascinating. plus 5 engineering research, and 25% living metal tech progress.
Construction complete.
Well, that's pretty great. And you've finished your outpost, so we'll go ahead and have you build mining stations. Perfect.
Taking evasive action.
Really? From whom? Ancient mining drones. Of course it was ancient mining drones! There's nothing but ancient mining drones around, largely. Well, there's some sapphire lurkers here. That's something. We're going to be running out of space quite soon, actually. We're going to get cut off over here, I'm willing to bet. And we'll just fill in over here, and then we'll expand up this way, and essentially we just keep expanding peacefully until we can't do that anymore. And then we get angry. Really, really angry. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh, hey! The Ugarlic Star Dynasty declared war on the Hisma Eradicators. Okay, so these guys are going to war. Specifically, why? Territorial invasion. Okay. Well, I wish them luck. Not really. But the important thing is, we will be investing into our future. They will be investing into their present. That is what truly matters. But let's go ahead and upgrade all of these buildings, since we can do that. There we go. You are currently unemployed because your building is not there. Oh, hey! We've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Taxes in the Jundias system. They currently seem to be experiencing the equivalent of a renaissance, having recently left the medieval age behind them. Scientific knowledge is spreading rapidly, and the armies of their petty kingdoms are equipped with crude gunpowder-based projectile weapons. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. We should. We should consider that. If we get there in time.
Construction complete.
Someone else might do it. We'll study them for a while and then, you know, wipe them out. As you do. As a race of hideous murder bots. Let's see, I want to make this a biolab.
We have claimed
and I think we do. I think we make that a biolab. Then we make this one.
System reconnaissance completed.
I feel like we make this a biolab too. There we go. And Battery 03 has finished. Okay, so we started here. I feel like rather than doing that, we do this, and we go ahead and build an Exterminator Science unit here. And then everywhere else here that is currently open, we build an Exterminator Hub. This is going to be a fantastically wealthy battery world for us. But we then clear out these volcanoes, like so. We'll not queue up buildings just yet, just because we need to let our populations grow a little bit before we can get Betharian Stone. However, let's go ahead and build a power plant here. Actually, let's swap these two. And we'll just build an uplink node, so that it can work towards our unity, so that we're not falling behind in that due to having another world. Okay. Now, the question is there another world we want to settle? And the answer to that is maybe. Maybe. At this point, we could really use a solid science world. A nice big science world would be fantastic. This one would actually be a good option. Chorus 3. Yeah, I don't hate that. Wasn't there one up here that we were thinking about? This one? Yeah. Maybe we settle both. Maybe we settle all three of these. Poor quality minerals. And just make all three of them science worlds, because with this battery world coming online, we're going to have a large surplus of energy credits. This might be expanding a little too aggressively, but we do still have space for 2 more battery worlds, or rather 2 more battery systems. And actually, no. Hub is fine. On these worlds, we will go ahead and maintain power, but anything else we will turn into science. and this one was the other one. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this Science 01. We'll make this one Science 02. And then this one down here, Science 03. And that'll help us catch up our society research pretty substantially as well. Okay, there we go. We'll see if we can get that done in a reasonably timely manner. Pro tip, we cannot. We'll make this a biolab as well as this, just to keep them as close to even as we can.
Anomaly
We don't
found.
want that corruption from the unbalanced research, right guys? Wait,
Construction complete.
maybe this isn't Europa. But maybe it is. By chance, we've stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Well, we should find out, because it definitely is a distress transponder. We should also build something with this construction ship. Here would be good. We'll go ahead and build there. Excellent. And we are currently paused. I don't know why I keep doing that. I guess I never see the paused down here. I'm used to being it here for Crusader Kings in Europa. But in Stellaris, it is right above the Close Galaxy Map button.
Construction complete.
Okay, you finished your construction in Abaddon's domain. That's great. We're going to go ahead and go to
Science division
Pazuno.
report success.
Wormhole travel. Okay. So we can now get ourselves UV lasers, which would be a good option, except I believe we're largely not using lasers. We're using disruptors, plasma, and coil guns. So yeah, we're not really using lasers. That's not a great option then. Sentinel point defense wouldn't be the worst. Just in case we go up against somebody making heavy use of missiles and strike craft. Alternately, we could go for advanced shields, which is probably better, but this is just a lot faster. That's the energy weapons path, which we're not really going down. Yeah, let's just go ahead and go with active countermeasures. And here, battle simulators would be nice, to be sure. Spare parts depot would be mediocre. Fleet command limit we actually don't care about. Naval cap is far more important to us right now. So let's go ahead and research that. And then we can actually... we can upgrade these guys just about to full. In fact, we might as well go to full. We can go 3 over our naval cap. That's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and reinforce these fleets up to full capacity. There we go. With any luck, that'll happen relatively soon. I mean, we don't need luck for that to happen. It'll happen when it happens. Our star bases down here, how are they doing? They're doing okay. We could upgrade them to star fortresses. I guess that's the plural. We'll go ahead and do this, since we have basically infinite resources anyway. We found another mummified pilot. We'll gain the society research.
System reconnaissance completed.
Star Fortress, and here in another, what, 2 months, we'll have enough to upgrade this one? Yeah, and we'll go ahead and probably build... well, we'll certainly build some over some of these battery and mineral worlds.
Construction complete.
But for now, we'll go ahead and upgrade these. There we go.
System
We're gonna need to
reconnaissance completed.
queue up some stuff for that planet. But for right now, we are instead going to get this construction ship to construct. Constructionally, I guess. We want to get this guy upgrading ASAP, though. They currently don't have any defense platforms. Largely, if I recall correctly, because we were concerned about the energy credit requirement for upkeep at that time.
Complete.
Which I'm less concerned about at this point, to be sure. Okay, so we're still looking at about another 2 months before we can upgrade this, since I just went and spent a bunch of minerals for no real point, or no real reason even. Pops that lack buildings. Oh, this is just the grid amalgamated pops. Okay. That is fine.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna research this anomaly. Somewhere beneath Ramon 4's unctuous clouds, unnatural structures silhouette
Recon
themselves
task
against the
completed.
toxic surface. Okay, we'll go ahead and upgrade this station to a star fortress. And this seems like a fantastic place to put a cut in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see you all in the next episode of The Chill Zone.